Greetings. This video is going to be about playing the Au Clair, Lune, and Hot Cross Buns on the bass, page 263, 264, the two songs that I've put in the book to teach circle bows. The initial idea of doing a bow retake. If you're not a string player, and if you're taking string techniques, chances are pretty good that you're not a string player and you're learning these instruments. One of the things about strings is that the down, it's tradition going all the way back to the 17th century that when you have music that starts on a downbeat, you start down bow, because down bows are heavier and more articulate by their very nature, and up bows tend to be lighter. You also get a natural diminuendo on a down bow as you move from the heavier part of the bow to the lighter part, and then you get a natural crescendo on the up as you go from the lighter part to the heavier part. All right, so string players, when they bow their string parts, they really pay attention to the idea of starting phrases down bow if they start on a down beat or on a main beat or a stressed beat, and they'll often start up bow if it's a pickup or an anacrusis or an upbeat and so forth. And they'll also try to design their phrases so that they can taper a phrase so that they'll end the phrase down bow. So circle bows, bow lifts and retakes are a really, really important part of string playing. And so it's a technique that we introduce early and often. So if we just start with this, we'll do a bow stroke and then we'll lift and we'll set it back where we started the bow stroke. And we'll just make a circle. We call it a circle. It's really more of an ellipse, a flat ellipse. But ellipse bows, that just doesn't sound as fun for kids. So circle bows. Now when you land, you want to make it quiet, not like that, but soft landing. And when you lift your bow, you want to keep your bow, a good rule of it is you want to keep your bow parallel to the bridge as you're moving it. So not that or something like that, not a super floppy wrist. Your elbow and your wrist work together on this. Now, at the beginning, so if we do Au Clair de Lune, there's really three parts to it. You stop your bow, you lift, and you set. So, stop, lift, set. Stop, lift, set. Stop, lift, set, and so on. And you should repeat that until you're really comfortable that you can do it smoothly and quietly. But you really want to think about that. The bow has to stop, the bow has to lift, the bow has to be set back down. Once string players do this for a while, they become very adept and very fast, and they don't really often think about it as taking place in three different steps, but they are there. And then when you get to Hot Cross Buns, I put that in the book because it's the same steps, but it has to take place faster. Stop, lift, set. 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 And as you can see, it's just a breath mark, or what we call a bow lift in string world, over a quarter rest. So that's what you'll see. And then when you get into standard orchestral repertoire, professional literature, and so forth, there will be no comma, no apostrophe, no breath mark, no bow lift mark, and you just need to know to do that. So it's an intuition that you want to help string players develop from the beginning stages, and then once they get used to that idea, then they'll be comfortable doing bow lifts. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Bye.